Alright, welcome back to Technobabylon. In the last video we had an awfully long conversation with Dr. Shigwa here. I think that was how she pronounced it anyway. But yeah, basically we've discovered that Regis left a message in the junk DNA of various random species in this lab place. And we've got one such thing as here, so let's have a look at it. Okay, an audio recording made out of the DNA that Regis hid in the... made out of the data that Regis left in the lab specimen's DNA. You must be paranoid. You've always known Regis to be a lot more straightforward when he tries to tell people things. Okay, so... can we use it? Okay, so I'm assuming the M into Regis or something like...
I need to find where he's hidden the rest of the message before I get any sense out of it.
Yeah, I realised that. I was just trying to... You see the species at the top? I'm assuming they're the species M and L for Max Lau as well. So maybe the other one's going to have something to do with with Lau as well.
I'm going...
Okay, so... we've got the gene sequencer here. What's this do for us? Okay, so that just plays what we've got so far. Right. So do we need 4 more?
I'm going...
Yeah, I know. A drone laser finely controlled mist over the delicate specimens. Okay, so there's the production lab. I think that's where we want to go. Red flowered tree. Oh, we can go over there. One of the plant specimens the lab's working on. I might as well do it.
I've taken a DNA sample from it.
I don't think that's the one, but... okay, so can we... the console below analyzes DNA samples taken from plants. Okay, so can we use this to check the sample we've just taken? Is that how it works?
I'm going to need to...
yeah, so is that the right one? That's not done anything here, so... No. I wish you could cancel this once it started.
I'm going to need...
yeah, she said when I run out I can restock on capsule things here. I'm assuming I can only do that once it's full up though, so let's... what are these? Wait, long fruit. That looks like it could be it. So we're gonna fill them all up first of all. And then we'll take them all back here. Once we fill them all up, and then we can get a whole new stack. And this is this is an Easter. Okay, so what are these things? Oh, that's got long fruit as well. Yeah, that does not. Yellow blooms. Alright, so I just want to get... I think this was the one with the long fruit. And yes it was, so I just want to get that one in here to see what happens when it all fills up.
I've taken a DNA sample from it.
Alright, now it's all full up, so can we go back outside now? I'm just trying to figure out how this all works, you know? And then come here? Do I have to use the thing on the thing? That would make a lot more sense, that. Yeah, that would actually make a lot more sense for me to use this on there.
It doesn't have any DNA to sample.
Excuse me? Oh, right. Right. There we go. Right, no modified sequences found there.
Looks like Regis didn't hide any data in that one.
And in sample B. Ooh!
There's some more.
And in sample C. Right, nothing in there. So sample B was this one down front, down here.
Looks like Regis didn't hide any data in that one.
Trying to explain, something like that.
I'm going to need to find where...
Okay, now let me just talk to her again, because...
excuse me, Dr. Chigwa?
Make it quick,
Right, any other samples? Because he described a sample and I forgot which one it was.
Have you found anything else with added genetics?
As a matter, there was a batch of Orchidaceae isotria in the growth lab and...
Isotria.
And?
I do remember that it had yellow flowers, broad leaves, and produced long fruit.
Okay, yellow flowers, broad leaves, long
all?
fruit.
For now.
Then if...
So first of all, I want to look for that. Yellow leaves, broad flower... Yellow flower, broad leaves, long fruit.
I never thought engineering would be so industrial. It's like a factory line.
That's not a long fruit, that. Okay, let's get out through the airlock here. I'm not going to talk to him until I need to.
Warning. Security clearance not valid for access to growth line. Bakerman Pharmaceuticals thanks you for your cooperation.
Yeah, it looks like I need to talk to him because there's nothing else we can sample, I don't think. Unless we can get in up here. Although that was the airlock in the same, so that's gonna...
Warning.
Yeah, the same problem there. And I can't climb up this ladder. Ah! Yeah, that's certainly not it. So just gotta remember the name of that other plant, Isotoria or something like that. And then we'll look out for that when we see it. If we do get a name, that is. Ah, seed bank! I didn't realise I could go in there. Or can we go in there? We can! Oh dear.
Oh god, what a mess.
Well, I'm gonna guess that's Baxter.
Update Central.
What is the situation, Dr. Lau?
Dr. Baxter is certainly dead. He's been decapitated, and not cleanly either.
His head has been removed.
More like destroyed. At a glance, this would be the most likely cause of death.
What? Regis came here with a gun. You're not gonna decapitate someone with a gun. I mean, obviously you could, but... Okay, clearly, right here, that head's been removed fairly cleanly, even if the head's been crushed and destroyed in the process, yeah? There's been no gunshots here. There would be blood everywhere. It certainly wasn't Regis.
Nothing unusual found on the body, Central. Estimation on time of death?
The climate control in the specimen lab is compromising your sensors. Ambient temperature is just above freezing. What is your estimation of the incident, Dr. Lau?
There's too much we can't say for sure. We don't know precisely when Baxter was murdered. We can't even be sure that this was the cause of death.
That is a fair assessment. A clearer picture will no doubt follow the autopsy.
Don't send in anyone yet. I still need to carry out a preliminary.
I understand. Continue your investigation of events surrounding the incident.
Understood. Lau out. I hope I can find something to get Regis off the hook.
Oh, we actually need to find something as well, and it's possible to fail, isn't it? So, let's just... oh no's. Because if we fail, it'll be an oh no's moment. Now, what's this flashing here? Ah! Look out for the name of that one. It's not there. Oh, bums. What was the name of that other tree? Oh, right, these actually... it tells you what these things are meant for. Undergoing weaponization. Okay. Okay, let's have a look through these and see if any of them sounds familiar to the trees that he spoke about at the beginning of the game. You know, that his wife was in. None of these are sounding... that sounds slightly... no. Now, of course, I could just get the video up and listen to that, but that would be cheating. Real drone? The real drone is empty. No samples have been taken from storage. I can't use this terminal here. It seems like a fairly useful one. Yeah, so there's just this thing here.
It looks like it's controlling the sorting drones on the racks.
Okay, so what happens if I... ah. Ah, okay.
It's some kind of slime. Maybe I should just sample that.
Fair enough. Although, no, I'm not going to sample that. Because I don't know what these things look like, you see? So there's no point to it. Okay, so I guess we've got to talk to this guy now. As much as we might rather avoid it.
Hi there.
The clear star that is yesterday wants to set things right.
Yeah, I can see why she does not like him. Hello, I'm Lau person.
My name's Dr. Max Lau. I'm a cell case specialist.
12-year-old question. John Gol anyone? I said John Gol.
Okay, who are you?
Can I get your name?
Every Thursday, a tribe of domineering braggarts awkwardly smears the ugly fiction monger with hoses.
Okay.
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
You're not making any sense.
Whenever the teacher told you the shortest way.
Are you alright?
Nihilism asked you a question?
What do you do here?
What's your role at this facility?
Whenever the teacher told you the shortest way.
Uh-huh.
What happened?
What happened here?
Nihilism asked you a question?
I see.
Yeah.
I give up.
Whenever the teacher told you the shortest way.
Okay, so, yeah, we're gonna need to talk to this lady out here again, because we can't get in there. There's nothing in there, I don't think. Although... Okay, you know what? 1 second here. 1 second. Okay, I'm back very briefly. I'm trying to listen to where the... to what the trees were. I've got the video up. I'm going to try to skip ahead to where he says it. Okay, come on, I want to find it. Okay, gotta go a bit back, further back, I think.
There's a robot.
Yes, there's a robot, me, I understand. Now examine the tree, me. There we go, we've got the names, Now. I've got the timer paused, so this video might be longer than usual. So now, let's get back into the place here. And look in the specimen lab, the storage thingy for these two things, because he's got to be in here. He's got to have done something with these two things specifically. Okay, Kenito. It's not there. Okay, so Serralata? Really? Okay, so basically, they were not a clue. That was not a clue. There's nothing of relevance there. That's really unfortunate. And I have no idea what to do, so I'm going to have to talk to that lady outside again and see if we can get into the secure part of the lab. Because I kind of need to. Can I sample you? What? Oh, right, the sample has not been calibrated for animal DNA recovery, okay. So I tried to stab him. Ooh. Toolbox.
I can't figure out what any of these tools are for.
That's irrelevant. Take them anyway.
I didn't realize that gengineering was done with so much tape and wrenches.
Ah, that's funny, because they're only for the machines. Ooh, pipes.
And so the evil regularly laughed at deadly hair.
Alright, I won't touch them.
What is wrong? What is up with him? Okay, so there's nothing I can do here at all. In fact, can I use... No. Oh, wetware, I could interface with things. I forgot about that. Can I interface with the pipes?
Wetware's not going to connect with that.
What about something in here? What about that? No?
I'd better not. It would only take it away.
So I can't interface with the seed bank console with my wetware. Okay then, whatever you say, game. Okay, so back outside and talking to her, because he's not of any help. We can't talk to him. Hey, what's up with him?
Excuse me, Dr. Chigwa?
Make it.
Yeah, Nisa's not making any sense.
I tried talking to your intern. It wasn't helpful.
Oh, never mind that. He's got aphasia.
Isn't that treatable?
Oh, yes. He just gave it to himself. It's what the kids are into these days.
What?
Crippling neurological disorders?
Yes and no. Maladism, they call it. They give themselves old diseases. It only lasts about a week each time.
And you let him do that?
He's not public-facing, and as long as it doesn't get in the way of his work. I figure we all did things the old folks thought were stupid back when we were kids.
Yeah, well, fair enough, I guess. So how can I fix him?
I need to ask Meester about the tampered specimens. How do I cure his aphasia?
Well, you wouldn't really cure it. He doesn't actually have the disease. It's essentially wetware designed to occupy the Wernicke and Broca regions of the brain. This then produces the symptoms of the disease. That's what they're going for.
I can't wait a week for the wetware to break down.
Find a way to break it down early then. If we've got an emergency contamination, we use hydroxypyruvate isomerase. It's an enzyme that instructs the fabricators in wetware to disassemble themselves.
Alright, so I'll try that. And yeah, I can't get into the airlock.
I can't get into the airlock.
The airlock and the growth lab are secure areas. We grow potentially hazardous organisms beyond those doors.
I'm trying to conduct an investigation here. Don't make me get a warrant from Central.
I'm sorry, Central would likely agree with us. We can't just give anyone access to the growth lab.
Not even a cell agent?
I'd need a pretty damn good reason.
How about trying to get Regis not put into jail and or murdered? Something like that? Is that a good enough reason?
Is that all?
For now.
Then if you'll excuse me, I'll get...
Alright, so now we're looking for this stuff that they use to break down the wetware-y stuff. Maybe there's some in this toolbox.
I can't figure out what...
No, so maybe I can interface with him.
Wetware's not going to connect with that.
Really? Why not? It seems like it should. Can I take something off the production line?
Whenever the teacher told you the shortest way.
Alright, I won't touch them.
Okay, so I guess not. See, there's nowhere I can actually go to get this thing that she was talking about even. I am somewhat stumped. And there's certainly nothing in here that's of use. None of the things that Ree just mentioned that were in that tree. I don't know why, but that sounds familiar. I don't know why, that does sound familiar. I'm gonna get that. So let's sample it.
I've taken a DNA sample from it.
Okay, so actually let's sample everything. That was that. Let's get that. I'm just gonna do this one row, and then I'll do the rest off camera between this video and the next one, I think. Because I don't think I'm going to get anywhere significant in this one, if I'm honest.
I've taken a DNA sample.
Alright, so now I want to do the last one on the top row. Sativa, I know that name, and that sounds familiar. That sounds familiar, so let's sample that. And we'll take these to the machine out front, and we'll try doing stuff with them. So let's get out to the dome, which is out here. And then hopefully we'll get some information off these things. I don't think we will, but might as well try it. Sample A, anything in sample A? Nope, nothing in there.
Looks like...
Sample B? Nope.
Looks like Regis...
And sample C?
Looks like Regis didn't hide any data in that one.
Nothing in there either. Yeah, so these are all the same plant here. That's the exit, I don't want to go there. Wait, can I maybe... No, I can't do that. Can I? Although that would be pointless. I was going to go to his balcony and then sample the tree, but... He wouldn't have modified them from here. That's absurd. Can I look at this tree, actually? Let's just try that. That's not a tree. Yeah, but I've tried that and I don't think I got anything from it.
The way out.
That's not the way out.
The way out. The way out of the lab complex.
That's the way out. That's the way in.
The way out.
That's not the way out. You silly. Oh, can I?
Better not. It might tell the lab director.
Yeah, presumably it would.
It's the console for I need
No,
to...
no. The stressed-looking researcher wanders the lab, cataloguing specimens on a flex sheet and muttering to herself. Is there anything else we can get from her?
Excuse me. So, how do I build more of the message?
You've got to use the sampling tool to get DNA from the plants around the lab. The sampler can take 3 readings before it needs to be reloaded. In some areas of the lab, the atmospheric controls will prevent the reading being taken.
Apparently he wants me to find certain samples. I've got to think about where I'm going to find them.
Darn right. We've got a whole lot of A right now.
Alright, so I'm going to end the video here.
For now.
And in the next one, or at the beginning of the next one, I'm gonna sample all those things because I want to do that on camera, not between, in case some kind of cutscene thing happens, and then I've got to have a recording set up and running and everything, which will be strange if I'm not actually recording. So I'm gonna end the video here, and in the next one, we're gonna maybe finally get to the bottom of all this and sample all the things in there. I'm gonna do that off camera, maybe speed it up or something like that, but yeah, we will see, because we're going to get to the bottom of this crap. We're going to get to the bottom of it. But anyway, thank you for watching, goodbye for now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.